this episode of High Level Performance Bell's Kitchen, I'm going to talk to you about some ideas for snacks. Okay, one of the biggest down points for most people who want to live a healthier life, or just want to improve their performance in the gym or on the pitch, okay, is coming to nutrition. And one of the biggest downfalls in nutrition is making sure that we have the right food to eat throughout the day. Okay, a lot of us manage to have our big meals, or a lot of people skip breakfast, they have a big lunch, big dinner, but it's those in-between points where we find ourselves, if we haven't prepared properly, then we just eat shit basically. Okay, we'll get hungry, our hormones will kick in that want food, and then we just end up going for anything and not eating anything nutritious. So I've put together a quick little whiteboard with some suggestions and ideas for you. Okay, so basically number one is soups. Soups are super easy to make. Okay, you can make a big soup up and then just portion it out so you can have a little bit ready for each day. Okay, just put it into a little container, take that to work or wherever, and microwave it. Okay, some simple ideas for soups, so stuff that goes well together. If you're looking for a green soup, okay, super nutritious, get kale, spinach, broccoli, that sort of stuff. Sweet potato and carrot also go down very well. And then you've got sort of bean sprouts, spring onion if you're looking for a bit more Asian type soup. Okay, then on the other side we got grains and legumes. Grains and legumes we can put into that, so to add a little bit more protein, fat, and also fiber to get the digestive system working properly. So sort of any sort of seeds, pumpkin, chia, or sesame, those sort of seeds are going to add a lot more nutrition to the soup. We've also got different types of beans, so kidney beans, butter beans, baked beans even, but probably not in a soup. And then if we want a bit more filling, so we can add some rice, quinoa, stuff like that, which is going to increase the carbohydrate content. Obviously you can put things like chicken in also, or maybe if it's an Asian type soup you might put some sort of fish into it. Okay, that's going to add some protein as well. So second one is salads. Again, salads don't have to be boring. Okay, they're super easy to make and you can just make up a big one. Some common stuff I like to put in, sort of cucumber, spinach, tomatoes, make it a bit more interesting, sort of avocado and olives, give it a bit more flavor. And then with that, if you want to add and make it a bit more carbohydrate based, you can put sweet potato in there. So at the beginning of the week, or when you're doing these, just if you get 2 or 3 sweet potatoes, bake them, you can either roast them or do them in the microwave, chop them up, and then you can just add that into the salads. For the protein side of things, you can add some cheese. So for making sort of Mediterranean salad, we can put some feta cheese, goes nice. And then obviously if we want a bit more protein, we can add in chicken, turkey, lean meats, or obviously fish as well, super cheap. In the UK, sort of sardines, mackerel, stuff like that in tins are 35p, absolutely nothing. And they've got really high omega-3 fatty acids and also high in protein, okay? So they're a fantastic source of energy and very high in nutrients. Another one, super simple, veg in a dip, okay? So main ones I like to have are carrot. So carrots with different flavored hummus. You can get loads of different types at the supermarket now, or even easier, make it up yourself at home, make a big batch for the week. Also you got other dips, so other than hummus and coleslaw, you got things like our nut butters. Okay, so if you're looking to lose weight, maybe not the best idea to have things like nut butters, but as long as they're in moderation. So stuff like peanut butter, I love cashew butter. Okay, same thing there, goes quite nicely in them. Apple, so apple chopped up and dipped in the nut butter. Or alternatively, things like seeded flatbreads or seeded oat cakes, stuff like that, and we can just dip it into the hummus or the peanut butter, okay, to keep us going. That's really super simple, okay, especially if you, with the hummus or something, just put it all into a little pot and then grab it out and just dip it throughout the day. Okay, and then last one we got here, which I like to do a lot of baking. So flapjacks, we can do the flapjacks. Sound difficult, but it's super simple to do a little bit of baking. Whenever you're doing the rest of the stuff, if you have one day to prepare your food for the week, oats, okay, some nuts or seeds in there, and then some sort of sweet fruit, so something like banana, dates or raisins. That's going to add the sweet element to it. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, if you look online, there's tons of recipes. Put in simple, healthy flapjack recipes. One of my favorites, just peanut butter, oats, add some dates in there, and then you're pretty much good to go. Whack it in the oven and bake it. Okay, so one of the key things here is just preparing. Do it in mass, so you don't have to do it every single day. Okay, so on a Sunday or Saturday, whatever it, maybe not Saturday, Sunday, or whenever's good for you, spend an extra half hour in the kitchen, prepare up big for the week, and then just put it into 4 or 5 containers, and you're good to go. Things like the hummus and that, have it ready as well. So always just have some carrots, stuff like that, always ready. And then that way you don't find yourself going and eating rubbish because you're hungry. You didn't have breakfast, you missed a meal. Okay, that will keep you going and that will tie you over. If you've got any more questions on nutrition side of thing, hit me up and I'll be able to do my best to answer your questions. Okay, high level performance, take care.